Welcome back to My Hero Academia review. Today is episode 11 of season 3, or episode 49 overall. I'm Justin,
What is up? I'm Logan.
and together we're Couch Talk. As always, we're anime viewers only, no source material, and we're going to discuss this episode and give our scores at the end. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, this episode was just insane.
This episode
Dude.
was phenomenal. Holy moly. It was
Yeah,
crazy from start to finish.
yeah, we get a little more about like All Might and like Nana, and just mixed in with this incredible sequence, just everything really. Um,
I'm
yeah, dude.
this episode was just crazy.
No, yeah,
I
for
don't even
sure.
know how to put it into words, but we're gonna try and put it into words.
Yeah, we'll just go through the episode, discuss what we can without losing our words in our way. Okay, so yeah, there at the beginning, instantly find out like he's basically the same as Deku, essentially. Like they're the same
Right.
person, just different eras. They both have like the same goals, and they happen to meet someone. Luckily, that could pass give them the ability to
Right. It
reach
gives
their
them
dreams.
right, exactly.
With Nana giving him which was the creator of One for All. I think is what All for One said at one point when he was getting into All Might's head.
No, I think he said he was the creator of it. Cause
Oh, was
remember
that?
in season 2 he gave it to his brother, his sick
Oh
brother.
yeah, that's right. But yeah, you're right. I always say, I'm an idiot, okay? I
Don't
have
worry.
the worst memory in the world when it comes to remembering past stuff.
I got
That's why I'm
you.
a binge watcher. I'm not a week watcher. So yeah, going with that. So of course, during this fighting stuff, we get to see the audience and the people and everything. And
This is actually one of my favorite moments of like the fight is how it went to everyone like cheering him on, but like how it went to the students watching them on like it like felt like we were part of the in anime audience because it's like
yeah,
everyone's watching it from home. I'm watching it from home. I'm cheering like they're cheering. It felt very inclusive.
in the beginning, everyone's scared because they see All Might in his weakened form. Like, oh, is he actually going to be able to do this? Like, and then they see like the city's just like 90% of it just gone. That ward, at least that section, is just massive destruction. A whole bunch of like people just casualties trapped. There's just that woman trapped behind All Might somehow right there. He had a protector because he couldn't dodge. If he dodged, he would have got obliterated.
Right.
Which I'm guessing Gran Torino just didn't notice her because he just jumped out and then he was like, "Oh, oh, at least All Might's there."
Yeah,
With his one arm.
his secret being exposed was very. It was like, oh shit, like, because obviously this is All for One's goal. He's like, I'm gonna tear this symbol of peace down, and I'm gonna expose you for what you are. Which I mean, kind of backfired, but
Oh yeah, because but yeah, obviously people are like scared, but like they just started thinking like, he's still All Might. He's been here for us all these years.
they almost came off as they took it too much for granted at first. They're like, well, All Might can just finish it, right? Like,
Yeah, it's like, oh, he's never failed us.
right? Like when
This will be easy.
they've been so spoiled by All Might's like greatness that they're like, oh, it's
Yeah,
no.
so they're like, well, if he loses, we're done. It's like even like Endeavor or something, like that gap between him and All Might is just huge, right? It's like
Right.
it's not just like, oh, he's 1 then 2 and two's really close. It's more like 1 to like 30. Okay.
Right. The difference between probably 1 and 2 is like the difference between 2 and like 100. Like he's just a huge gap between everyone.
Exactly. That's what makes him that pillar that he always wanted to be. Like he wanted to be not just the symbol, but the pillar, the one that can do anything on his own, basically, to bring peace. And you have to keep to do that to bring peace to a world. You have to be like absurdly strong to be able to
Right.
just do it as a person. Uh, and of course, uh, you know, Shigaraki is the grandson of Nana,
Okay. We knew
which
there was
kind
a
of makes more
relation.
sense. We knew that makes more sense than like son, considering like the age
Yeah,
and
he'd probably
everything.
be older. But
Yeah,
he would be older, not probably. That's how,
yeah,
that's how sons and grandsons work.
yeah, because
Yeah, All for One basically used it to like slap All Might in the face. He's like, I took your mentor's relative and I'm breeding him for evil.
yeah, it's like not only did I kill Nana, but I'm breeding a grandson. Like, and you had no idea that she had one. I wonder if he
Right.
even knew she had like kids.
Well, I mean, I'm sure All Might feels like he failed Nana in a sense. Like, you passed me this power to protect people, and I couldn't even protect your relative. Like, I couldn't even protect
Yeah,
someone
exactly.
close to you.
And you can see that he just kind of breaks down, like screaming there. Like he lost his smile for a little bit. Uh, yeah, it's definitely not something you want to hear. Like, not only did you not know about the grandson, but you just failed him.
Right, dude. All for One is he was even mocking, like the smile with his smashed in face. He's like, "Oh look, I'm Nana." I'm like, you're an asshole, dude.
Villain though, like this is a great villain.
He is a
Uh,
great villain.
yeah, and it's like Nana always says, remember your origin when you're at your limit of the whole, bringing the world together. Of course, like when Endeavor and the others show up, Endeavor's like, dude, your back is so pathetic right now. He's like,
Right,
I've
dude.
been looking up to you for so long,
This part
and
was
this is
so
how you
cool.
show me.
Like Endeavor just coming to help. I mean, obviously as the hero obligation, but I'm sure there's some respect there. Because even he's like, I've been chasing you this whole damn time, and you're gonna look weak right now. You're gonna make me look weak because of it.
And of course, like the others jump in, Lloyd Woods, pulling some of them out, um, especially since they weren't looking so good. Like Best Genius, he's just under the rubble the whole time, like
Right.
bleeding out, dead, like dying.
He's like, yeah, borderline death. I totally forgot about him until he got pulled out of the rubble. I'm like, oh shit, that guy's just been smashed by rubble with a hole in his
Don't
stomach.
worry, he didn't pay attention to Best Genius. He was like, "Well, lady, you did a good job." It's like, well, Best Genius is dying at your hands right now. You should be looking at him probably a little more than her, but whatever. And they're all there like, we're just here to support you. You're always gonna be the number one. It's like you got to do this.
Right.
It's
The
like,
whole
man, you really got a lot of pressure here. Everyone's back home cheering like, oh, you can do this. You've always done this. Deku and Baku are like, you can win. It's
yeah, they're
like, you
like,
must win. It's like, that's a lot of pressure. If you fail here, you're not just
I mean, if he
failing them. You're failing like the world because who's going to stop All for One if you
yeah, literally, like if he fails, not only do you shatter everyone's like hopes, All for One will be on the like no one will be able to stop him. So it'll be like a reign of terror. So, no pressure. The end of the world is pretty much on your hands right now.
like All for One's like, let's stop talking about emotions and start talking about reality. And then he just goes like super amplified mode.
Dude,
It's
holy
like,
shit.
it's
He's
the
like,
most massive arm, has all these abilities in there. And he's like, you're just like the last little ember of One for All. Like it's just flickering about to die. You've already passed it on to Deku, which he knows. So he has to also succeed there because All for One knows who has One for All.
right. Because, I mean, if All Might fails, he'll just go to Deku, and there ain't no way in hell Deku stands a chance.
And that's why he's like, oh, I'm not going to fail until, I'm fully done teaching Deku. And it's like, well, if you fail here, you'll never, not only will you not be able to teach him, you won't be able to get to learn because he's probably going to die instantly after because All for One's going to go straight to Deku.
Right.
It's not going to give him the chance to get stronger because he knows One for All is the only one that can stop All for One.
Right. This
But
part was so amazing. The whole clash of the fist.
yeah, then he did his little impact nullification. I was like, oh crap,
Right. And then he
because he
pulled out
struggled with
the
that before with the first Nomu.
then All Might pulled out the switcheroo. Dude, like some of it kind of remind me of Deku, how he used like his busted body parts, like putting the All for One in like certain parts. Kind of throwback to when
One for all.
or One for All. Dude, they get mixed up all the time. Like a throwback to when Deku threw the ball and put it all on his finger. It was like that, but like on a much bigger scale.
Yeah, exactly. And All Might can use a lot more of it
Right.
than Deku can. Yeah, so he does his little tricky maneuvers like Gran Torino told him you were not going to go head on. And then he punched him. All for One's just like, oh man, that didn't really hurt. And it's like, that's because I didn't put my back into it. And then he goes, United States of Smash.
Dude, this was so cool. This whole thing animated was amazing.
Oh, dude, it was. Especially when it had like all the lights like coming in.
Dude,
Bring
it
all
was
in.
like the fight wasn't super like even long or even too
No, it
many
just came
like
down to like a couple hits, really.
right,
Like
but
they're actual fighting against each other because like even All for One was like, oh, I'm just using the shockwaves to weaken you down and like basically target other people.
right. But this it was so simple yet so amazing at the same time. Like, holy shit! United States of Smash is the coolest thing.
It was. Well, he won with it, so I'm gonna bring in the United States. You better be winning. But I just love like afterwards, like he does his little fist of victory.
Right.
And
You know
everyone
he's
knows
probably
he won.
like well, I mean, it's implied that he used up pretty much everything he
Pretty
had.
much yeah, it showed the ember going out.
Right. So that last moment, he's like, I'll give them, something to cheer for.
Yeah, and like Endeavor tried saying something, and Grantron was like, "Just give it to him. This is his last job."
It was
And
so
like,
cool.
but like
I
none,
love
none of the viewers like really know that besides Deku.
right, but I love the shading they always do with All Might, like how it's all dark and like you can't see like too much of his face. It's just always so
His eyes are so intense throughout this
right.
episode
That's
too.
I think that's been like since they've shaded his eyes throughout 90% of the show. When you finally like see his eyes and his emotion, it's like that much more. It's like God, that's so gives me chills and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Everyone's just like cheering, and then when he points at the camera, people is like, "It's your turn next." Like this is where it's like I knew instantly. I was like, "Oh, he's talking to Deku." It's like everyone else thinks, like even Deku says it's probably like, "Oh, he's talking about the rest of the villains or whatever." And it's like the fact that Deku kind of like breaks down here because he knows All Might's just done.
Right. I seriously think that All Might will never be able to go up into his power up form. Maybe
No,
like a one-time occasion, but like I think he's done.
Like, he's just gonna be.
He's no longer a hero, pretty much.
Yeah, he's no longer gonna be anyone because like it showed the Ember going out, so I'm assuming he's just done, right? Which means he's back to being corkless.
Right, dude. I got worried he was gonna like die there. Like when it showed it going out and it showed him like in his weakened form, I thought he was just gonna. I got scared. But I mean,
No, if anything, like because he doesn't have that anymore, his life might be shortened because like that injury was life threatening. It's just with One for All, he could go on a lot longer because he boosts his body up. But I feel like his life's definitely on a like it's shortened by a lot now.
right.
And it probably won't be long till he like actually dies of just because of the injuries that he sustained.
Well, that's a lot. That's a lot of pressure on Deku.
Yeah,
You gotta live up to that.
He's well, my thing is like, all right, if he's done, right? We got Endeavor, who's now number one, essentially.
Right. Isn't that super ironic that Endeavor has chased All Might all this time to be number one, and the only reason he became number one was because All Might, like he used so much that he can no longer be number one.
Essentially, yeah, yeah. It's like let's say, We got other villains and stuff. If All Might can't fight and there's someone that's like, because now it's like Shigaraki, like All for One was like trying to build him up. So it's like, did he have something in store for him even after this? Like,
I would say there's probably he left something behind for him.
I want to be assuming that he had like another quirk, kind of like twice, where he could make like a clone of himself or something.
Maybe.
Because like he has a lot of quirks and he knows how to pass it on. So I'm assuming he would have to leave that knowledge behind for someone.
Yeah, maybe there's like a quirk waiting for Shigaraki, and it's like when he's ready, give him this, and it's gonna be some
I feel
crazy
like
shit.
if there is like, because Shigaraki has to be like the next big villain essentially.
Yeah, he's obviously he's now the main villain. I mean,
like,
there's his villain crew that they have to probably get through first, but
yeah,
Shigaraki has moved to main villain now.
And if he ends up becoming strong, like obviously it's gonna be between him and Deku.
Yeah,
it's gonna be the next big like true.
That is
thing.
kind
But,
of
like,
the themes, like the symbol of peace
like,
and the symbol of evil.
In like the meantime, it's like hopefully you don't have anyone too strong.
Right.
You don't have any strong heroes now.
I mean, they're strong, but they're not All Might strong.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And then I just like when like Deku was breaking out crying at the end, like Bakugo was like looking at him like.
This is the most.
Bakugo, I feel like knows, right?
This is the most sincere look Bakugo has ever given Deku. Like every time Bakugo looks at Deku, it's like, "I hate you," or "You're an asshole." But I think he'll figure it out. If he doesn't know now, I would say 99% he's gonna figure out that All Might passed.
Yeah, I feel like that's like he doesn't know it'd be like, one for all sort of thing, but he would know his ability got passed on because he knows Deku was quirkless and everything, and then he knows he met All Might, and all of a sudden they were close, and he had a quirk.
I mean, even
and, like,
Deku went to him.
He's like, we've had scenes with him like somewhat knowing something was there, right?
Yeah.
And now this would just help, like, confirm to him that something was there.
I feel like this is also going to be a turning point for their relationship. They might not be like best friends, but like I think Bakugo will get rid of his hate for him. Yeah, like it'll be more of a mutual respect.
But remember, he didn't get rescued.
I didn't get rescued. You made a good choice.
That's mostly the episode, though.
That was the episode. You want to jump on in?
Yeah, I have a feeling you and I are going to give it the same.
I'm just going to give it a 10, straight up.
Yeah.
Like, everything was so perfect. Like, the emotions throughout the episode, the fighting, the animation, everything just kind of worked together as one. Like, the whole backstory, how it, like, fitted, like, it kind of narrated the fight, in a sense. The whole... Dude, All for One is, like, a crazy evil villain. Like, he's such a good villain. Like... And the way he just talks is like, God, this guy is evil. Like, but United States,
like, don't listen.
United States of Smash is just, that was crazy. I don't even know how, like, I can't put into words how amazing this was. It was just, I mean, obviously if you've seen it, you're probably gonna agree it was amazing.
Yeah, I'm also giving it a 10. Like, the emotions throughout the whole episode were just, wow. That was like, oh, I was into it. I fell into it. Like you said, at the one point, it felt like we were part of the audience that was watching inside the show. That's what it felt like.
Right.
I was like crying with them.
Even when he like pointed, I was like, I felt like he's pointing to us. Like,
I'm gonna be the hero.
I'm next.
And you guys can be heroes when you hit the like and subscribe buttons.
Are we jumping into spiel time already?
Oh no. Just jumping on that in there, man. But yeah, exactly. We were part of the audience. It felt like so.
It was amazing, straight up amazing.
Yeah, incredible. So yeah, we can jump in.
All right, just give it to us. You already started it.
Oh, what am I giving to us?
Spiel.
As always, be sure to United States of Smash that like button. And subscription button and the notification bell to be notified every time we upload. Comment down below. Let us know what you thought of the episode. What you didn't like, what you would score it. Again, no spoilers. We're anime viewers only. If any others are, streamer at twitch.tv. Links in the description below, along social media. And until next time, peace out.
See ya.